Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. So we were originally going to split this video into two parts so we don't have an intro for episode... Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. So originally we were going to make this one massive reaction video, so I have no intro for episode 2, but yeah, episode 2 of The Haunting of Hill House. Enjoy.
I don't know that she had fake teeth. Maybe she took them out once to show you, made you laugh. The thing about an open casket, and I know it sounds scary, is that it's a great chance to take all of those pictures in your head of grandma in the hospital or grandma without her hair or teeth or anything else in your imagination and cover it all up with a better picture.
Better picture?
That's right. Before she's...
I mean, I kind of disagree. Open caskets have always been weird to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's always been weird to me.
Because
it's never a better picture, right? Like, to me, it's worse, usually.
Give her a bath. Make sure she's clean, just like she's supposed to.
it is. I actually feel very. It's like noble work.
No,
in
of
a sense,
course,
right?
I agree.
Like, especially from her, it's sounding like
It's
really,
a personal thing. I'm just a little bit like...
No, yeah.
I think it is. It's cool that she's doing that.
But I feel like that's the wrong choice for her, the kid, because just take some pictures,
I designed them. Daddy built them.
This whole thing is kind of like a tragedy.
I don't see any of that.
Because, you see the future, and then you see this, great, happy little, past, and, you just know it's going somewhere terrible.
But it also makes you wonder
what happened.
That's where it'll be.
Everyone keeps saying no.
Sweetheart, I'd love to have a tea.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, dang.
It's working, I'm afraid.
Somebody have a tea party with this adorable little girl, okay?
How about we play outside instead?
I guess. How about a tea party outside?
You can play outside until dinner.
That's such a beautiful house.
Princesses and queens and kings at tea parties? It sounds like a kid thing, but it isn't.
True. Got you there.
Sophisticated.
Don't forget the rule. Lights flash.
Time to come home.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Was that just him?
Oh, maybe.
I'm so paranoid.
Oh, this.
Do you suspect anything about the groundspeople? Because the lady seemed well-meaning.
It's more like they were afraid of something.
Yeah.
But
then maybe the Red Room, they're hiding something?
Yeah, why are they so... Why are the people living here so ignorant, of it? I would feel like they would need to know. Sounds like an animal.
Yeah, but, locked in the shed? Oh, dude.
She needs to feed you. But you're just the cutest little thing.
Oh.
Wait, what? What is that?
Oh. Gosh. I should have seen that freaking coming.
Well, look at that.
A mask?
Yep, a Halloween mask. Hold on. See? Nothing scary at all.
So that's why it was.
Yeah, look at its face.
Yeah.
You might have something to really scream about.
What happened to the mommy cat, though?
These little kittens don't have a mommy.
You don't know that. No dogs on the property. Well, sure there are. The kids have been hearing them at night. They heard them every night since we got here. No, I've never seen dogs.
Please, Daddy. Please.
Let's not brush over those weird, creepy details.
Be creative instead of just buying whatever you have.
But Daredevil's cool.
You're killing me. Killing me, Mom.
Can't you just decorate that to look like Devil Man? Or whoever. It means more when you make it yourself.
Hey, guys.
We're working in here. Watch out for the
Oh.
Forever House.
That went
Oh,
well.
forever.
Like a charm.
Way at cost, below cost.
Only for special cases.
More than half.
No way.
Oh.
More than half of our intakes last quarter.
You can't sink yourself if
Yeah.
you're not helpful if you can't help yourself, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I have the whole thing in here. I'll show you.
It's actually selfish to do it
I
that
will
way.
show you.
Yeah.
What was that?
Soldiers.
Who was that?
I don't know. And why did the box freak her out?
You want me to bring this downstairs?
Yes, please.
I hate going downstairs.
Well, good husband. No, we know he's gonna die.
On the phone said he had insurance. Right. You got this.
So they're all on good terms as of 6 years ago.
Is that Nellie?
Yeah,
She's way
do it.
different.
He's gonna
she
do it.
looks good.
But her personality is way different from what we just saw. Like, that was...
She was
I would have
clearly
been super
distressed.
worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the Captain wearing mask.
It's all you. Fire today,
We're
Mom.
watching Captain Wang.
That was a good one.
Cat piss.
Jaden.
So watch your tone, unless you want to spend time
Like Theo, dude.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It was weird. Solo account. His name's on the checkbook. So we only have joint accounts. I don't know that account.
Oh, it's
that's
her
his
husband.
Yeah.
You're going through his brief. Looking at quarterlies, not like
Ask him. Don't let it like stir up. Right?
Communicate. Communicate.
should let your imagination.
There's 5 of them like there's 5 of us. That one's me. Like this.
It's tough to take care of
Baby kittens.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
You gotta be
litter.
really, really careful. Baby kittens.
yeah, they can die
Kittens.
very...
What? Huh? What do you want? I don't even. Why are you banging on the wall? About stupid dogs?
Ooh.
What was that? What is that?
It's strong
What is it?
too. It's like shaking.
Hey! Hey, what's with the screaming?
Did you hear that? What was that?
What was what?
There were these loud bangs all over the walls.
There's nothing to be... Pipes.
That's
Oh,
not pipes, buddy.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jump in the walls. It's...
What?
Steve.
Oh fuck! She doesn't know.
The middle of the night. What the fuck do you mean?
She killed herself. So weird. I came home tonight.
Well, you're wrong. Someone. They got it wrong. He can't do that again. He can't just not tell us what happened. He can't. I told you. I told you she was in trouble. I told you to find her. I told you. Wake up.
Do you want to say something about her?
Should I? You could.
People usually do. It's called a eulogy.
We turn into stories. And every time someone tells one of those stories, it's like we're still here.
Her whole life, and not many people can say that.
That's perfect, sweetie.
They're such freaking good parents.
She really is. Look,
I know that... Honey, I know this
her
is hard.
lips are moving.
Be careful.
Hey, it's okay.
Oh. That's gross.
I need you to head up there, pick up the body, and bring her back here. And pack her carefully. It's a long drive. I think it's a bad idea too.
Honey, let someone
Hey,
else
don't you think it's
do
a
it.
terrible idea to
She's
do
my
it yourself?
I'm hosting her funeral. That's that. If you don't, you'll be upset later.
I don't like people making these promises that they don't know
You're a good boy.
if they're true or not, you know?
I mean, look, I know she's well-meaning, but I'm
Yeah,
just like,
of
why
course.
make this kid do it? Like,
But-
just
and
leave him
it's-
be.
Yeah, it's just a little bit
You don't
irresponsible.
know. Everybody handles these things differently. Leave him be.
Yes. It's irresponsible to say things you're not sure of.
I owe her this.
This is too much for anyone.
The hours, the bugs. I'm doing it, Kevin. I'm gonna fix her.
So what happened to Nellie's husband?
I don't know.
Right, because those were wedding. Am I crazy? Those were wedding pictures.
Well, yeah, and they said Luke missed her wedding, right? So she obviously got married at some point. I mean, she might think that she owes it to her, but like, you can't put yourself through so much things, like so many stressful things that it destroys you.
It's a tough situation, right? Because also everybody mourns in their own way, and this is clearly her. But her craft, so to speak, and she clearly has done it to kind of help other people because people have helped her, right? So like,
I feel like
gives
she's
her
doing
closure.
I feel like she's doing it like I feel like she's putting blame on herself where she doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's almost like she's destroying herself at this point.
But I can understand how I would let her because it's like if this is what she needs to do, then like
honestly, I feel like it's her decision. Like, I don't know what to say.
But I'm worried for her.
I am worried. I'm also worried the state that she's in.
Yeah. This kid is so cute.
Are they still sleeping?
No.
Surely.
That's what's happening, Steve. This kind of thing happens. Kittens aren't supposed to be without their mommies.
They don't have freaky white eyes.
Better now.
Yeah, that's a little different, okay? We're not talking about like...
We couldn't let you try to take care of a pet who was so sick. But you gave it to someone else.
Say you gave it to PetSmart.
I
Like,
don't believe you. Just no! Stop it! It's never come that fast before.
It happened to her when she was burying the kitten too.
It's like the worst possible moment. It's unfair.
Go ahead anyway.
Why the hell did you let her keep those kittens?
Well, I didn't know that they were all gonna die.
You let her keep a box of diseased kittens in her bedroom. And now she's traumatized.
I mean, there's a little bit of fault there. You shouldn't have let her...
And then I have one chance.
I mean, I could never do this whether I was related to them or not anyway, so...
yeah.
That's just me.
And all of them woke up. And
At
she said...
3:03.
Wait. Was that the daughter?
Where is she now?
I don't know, Allie. Nobody knows. To go pick your favorite picture of Auntie now from one of the albums. I can hang it at the funeral.
Like, she's a good mom.
Yeah, she took care of
very
that
good
very
mom.
well. It's not one of those things where you try to lie too much, right? I feel like you got to be real.
That is something I want to talk about because
Yeah.
it seems like that's a theme this episode.
Yes.
Hey.
Damn it, stop showing us them all happy. Evil show.
Okay, wait. This is probably
How's our
after...
This is her wedding.
He's great.
After the book, though, or something,
Upstairs,
right?
He's not going anywhere.
Steve.
He's as happy as I've ever seen a guy.
You think something's up already?
Well, I mean, they both looked at each other. Like, when he walked in, she looked at him, like, not happy.
Famous author at your wedding.
I just wanted to make sure that I got to tell her that I was happy.
Look at me.
What?
Look at me. You're high.
No, dude.
So you got the day pass?
Oh, I just really want to be here.
You can't.
Thought about that before you put the needle in your arm. This is the
Fuck.
last I ever give you. No more loans, no more treatment centers, nothing. Everything's perfect. We're gonna have a perfect wedding, Nellie. Almost perfect.
Oh,
What?
fuck. Freaking of course, dude.
No, no, that can't be. this is a bad decision.
This?
Yeah. First of all,
Well, she made the decision.
doesn't matter. She shouldn't have even been put in this. The parents need to understand.
Well, I think it benefited her.
Is that the mom? Is that the mom?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, why is there this?
I don't know.
What's with the light?
Such a beautiful shot. Ah, the show. Yo. So what'd you think?
I am really enjoying this.
I remember honestly a lot less than I thought. Like I'm remembering bullet points, but like the scares and stuff, which is really cool for me because I feel like I'm watching it over again.
Yeah,
It's so freaking real. I feel like it's because I relate so heavily to this show.
yeah. Like the
sibling relationships is so freaking on point.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's very, like, I want to call it a slow burn, but like it's different.
It's almost more of a mystery, but I feel like that's how you have to do it, right? If you're gonna do a show, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it is mysterious in ways, but it's also like it's so unique in its own sort of way because I mean we've seen paranormal things and we've seen scary things happen, right? Like it's not like we're, getting hints of something.
No.
Not really.
No.
We've actually seen some pretty freaking horrifying stuff,
Yeah.
So it's like we are into it, but it's still burning,
Yeah,
There's something about it.
I don't know. I want to try and talk about like this last episode. I really enjoyed because I think it brought up some really interesting ideas about like parenting and like
Yeah.
First of all, disclaimer: any of the following conversation comes from both of us who have no kids
Yeah.
and are both super young. But like it brought up some ideas of like being honest with your kids and different things like that. And I think I've always thought that's fascinating because it is like people tell their kids Santa Claus is like what do you and don't you tell your kids? Should you tell them everything?
Yeah,
like
I feel
can you?
I feel like it's one of those things where, I mean, parents are humans, right?
Of course.
Just like everyone. And so they're bound to make mistakes, and you, like, it's just that they, like, of course, they do have a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
And they are looked at as people who should know
Everything.
stuff,
but they
right?
don't.
But they're humans, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, everyone's got their own ways of doing things. And it's, it's hard to kind of like blame them really. Like,
Well, I feel like the way I was kind of thinking about it as we were watching, I'm like, in a perfect world, yes, you would be honest about everything, and you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm sewing your aunt's head back on. Like, obviously, like you dumb it down.
Yeah.
But like, for example, in the situation with like I think their parents are good parents, I think.
Yes.
But then what the problem is that the situation they're in is they screwed up in the first place, and so then you're stuck trying to fix that.
yeah.
Right, and so then that's where you get into the little like muddy water of like, all right, well, maybe I do have to tell them the story because we probably shouldn't have given her kittens in the first place, and then they died, and that is kind of traumatizing, and it's like,
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean,
so we still don't know what went wrong, right? We still haven't seen the mom. The mom seems totally fine
100%.
except for the migraines, which is a little weird,
yeah,
and it seemed around death. It was like a trigger.
yeah, I mean, yeah, of course I am interested to see like, why the sister died, why the mom died, like what's going on, like, the dad hasn't told us anything, right? It's
Yeah, and the kids
All
are
these-
clearly like,
like traumatized from something.
oh, they clearly feel very like angry, but like there's a lot of very deep seated like you can't fucking do that again, like all of that. Like I really feel bad for Steve. I think you could take different sides on it. I feel bad for him. I mean, I don't remember exactly what happened with the book, so I don't know what happened with the book, but like I feel like Cheryl is being unfair to Steve. And he's clearly really fucked up, and I think he is kind of alone, and he like as supportive as she is to her kids and stuff like that, like she's being unfair and pushing him away, where it's like, in a situation like this, I feel like as a family you have to try and come together. Like, and you see it. He tried to talk to his wife. Like, he was trying to tell her, like, hey, I saw this. Like even when he called her, he was like, I'm not in a good play. Like, he clearly, like, needed someone to talk to.
Yeah, I feel
he tried talking to his ex-wife or whatever the heck happened there. Like he's fucked up.
It's like, yeah, like, of course, when you, like, off yourself, like, I don't know, can we, like, say that kind of stuff? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, when you, like, commit that thing, it's like, I feel like a lot of people after the fact will then be like, oh, we should have done something, right?
Yeah. Well, because it's a cry for help.
Yeah, but then...
a lot of times.
So, why... In these cases, of course, we're all sad about, Nellie dying, obviously.
Of course.
But, right, we have other people also, in trouble, possibly, right?
Yeah. And
you don't ever want to... Like, of course, I understand, like, with Luke and stuff, it's hard to. You're trying to help out. He's not fixing himself. He doesn't have that self, like,
And there does have to be a point where you do put your foot down, right? Like,
you can.
Because it's like, that's where I think it gets really complicated. And I think that's why it's the same thing with Steve. If you isolated the Luke incident, you'd be like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But even us seeing it in context, you're like, I get it.
No. I always get it. Like, with Luke and stuff, yeah. I feel like what she did at the marriage thing, like...
I totally get that. Now, that might just be from personal experience, but I'm like, look, she wanted this to be a good day for Nellie. He clearly was having some issues. She probably lost a little bit... she lost her patience with him, which probably wasn't good, but, like, the idea of being like, look, we cannot have you here ruining... Like, she'll be sad that you're not here, but you being here how you are will ruin this so much more for her. Yeah. It'll break her heart. We're making a call here. I'm okay with that.
I feel like... I personally feel like she was a little too harsh.
I agree.
On that decision.
I agree.
But, like, I definitely understand, like, she needs to... Like, with Luke, yes, okay, like, he has problems, right?
But I feel like it might have been the same thing with Nellie and Steve, where Steve was like, you're always asking, and so it's such a terrible thing, because, like, we don't have the context for that, whereas we have the context a little bit for Luke. And so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, with Steve, I feel like he is less of a problem, right?
I'm worried for him, because he feels like
his life is not as, in shambles as Luke, right? Luke is a lot more in shambles.
See, I feel like he's better at hiding it. But I really think... I mean, I know a little bit, but I think, like, they all have really serious issues.
Yeah.
And all of them in their own ways are really high. And I think Cheryl is pretty much the only one of them that's stable.
Yeah, but I'm saying in regards to getting help, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, Steve, like, if you wanted to help somebody... Is Luke going to work with you as far as, like, help? Like, he's already received help, right? And he is not...
It's almost harder with an addict than with somebody like Steve.
Yeah, with Steve, like, I don't agree with how Cheryl treats him.
Yeah.
And of course, like, he did some questionable things, especially with the book and stuff.
We don't really know exactly. Yeah. We don't want to know what he put in the book.
So it's like, okay, like, I understand, but you don't want to... This is a person you can help, right? You can possibly help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't want to repeat the same, story of, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to have, Steve now gone or something like that, right?
Yeah, but that's why this is so fucked up, because it's like, it's never that until it is.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, oh, it's always regular, and you never get it, and then it's like, oh my gosh.
But that's why, like, when he called her and, the way he was talking, like, that's red flags for me.
Just like Nell.
Yes, I'd be like, okay, of course I would be messed up, like, damn, Nell's gone, but I don't want Steve gone too. So I'd be like, at least, like, come over and stay here. I don't want you going anywhere else.
Yeah, because at least her and Theo are together. Right?
Yes.
Like, they can mourn in their own way, but they're, like, there, they can help each other. So I don't know.
It is. Yeah.
There's so much, dude. There's so much to unpack. Obviously, there's tons of mysteries. I didn't see any hidden ghosts. Yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's
tough to look. I'm looking real hard.
It's just hard to look because, like, I mean, there's so many things happening, and I'm, like, focused on the emotions and the story. And it's, like, tough, I'm not like, oh, shit, what was that? Like, it's tough. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for exactly. Like, are they, like, ghosts? Like, like, just a guy.
I just know there's supposedly hidden ghosts all over. I don't know what the hell that means. I never saw any of them when I watched it. But who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know what you guys think. This is new. This is new territory. I'm a little bit nervous putting on a TV show. So we're going to do this. If this does well, we'll do the Bly Manor as well. So let us know. Give us, talk to me, comments, likes, the whole thing. Like, really, talk to me. We could do this again. We could do more TV shows. I want to kind of start doing more TV shows. This is kind of an experiment. You guys have really asked for this show. So we're going to do this season. If you really like this, we'll do season 2. And then maybe we'll start branching off into a few other shows. People really want Stranger Things, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. There's a lot of different directions we could go with this. So let us know what you guys think. As always, full-length reaction. You guys want to watch both of these episodes. It's going to be up on Patreon. This is a really good show. I'm enjoying this.
It is.
This is a cool pace difference for the horror as well. It's very well made.
So intrigued.
That's why I was excited to watch it. So who knows? We'll see where this goes. Lots of questions.
Oh, yeah.
Mysteries to be answered. There's a few things that I very much remember, but the details are still shady. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like I said, Patreon full-length reaction helps us out. Next week's reactions, the next 2 episodes, up on Patreon as well, since this show is very, very bingeable. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.